YouTube, what it do? It's your boy, ILA28. I ain't gonna waste your time. I'm gonna get straight to it. I'm gonna tell you the whole story. Hopefully, this can prevent y'all like this from happening to you guys, because yeah, this was a learning experience to say the least. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so boom. First, I met this girl. Alright, so I was on a few dating apps. I'm just gonna mention one. I was on the Hinge, right? So on the Hinge, I've been on and off on that app because it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's tricky. It's like, I guess like semi-successful, but like if you want to go on a dating app that's like for like, at least likely for like catfishes, I recommend that one. I've had like a lot of like, meetups and whatnot. Like, I got to like meet a lot of people from the app, so I got to see like what people are like, and I've had no like weird stuff really happen to me on that app, so I recommended that for sure. And what's it called? Me and Shorty, we was talking, right? Like at this point, I had actually a lot of matches because I like left the app and I came back and I reset my account. I cleared all my previous matches and started over and whatnot, right? So I matched with Shorty. I don't really think much of it because like at this point I'm getting like multiple matches like on like every time I open the app, so it's like different like people I'm like seeing and like running into and whatnot, right? So I'm kind of going like I guess I got like a little thing going on like on the app, whatever, right? So we had to chatting on the app, she cool. She ended up being like a lot further than what I like to be, because I set my miles for like I think like 50 miles and under, because I'm not really like a long distance type of guy. That's not really my thing. Long distance is really not my flow, because like if I'm gonna be with somebody, like I want to like be able to see them and whatnot. Like even if you're not like together, I still want to be able to like link you like like here and there like once a week type. But like if you like 300 miles away, I'm not no nah, I'm not finna make that trip. I ain't gonna lie, that's not that's out of my territory. That's out of bounds. It's out of my zone. I ain't gonna lie, that's OD. I ain't trying to no. But this was kind of the scenario at this point, because I'm not gonna say where I live at, but she was about like a 4-hour drive from here, and that's not really my flow. That's not what I'm trying to do, right? And she was mad deep, and I didn't know why, because like my mileage was set for like a certain amount of mileage on the app for me to see like like people that match the mileage and like this and this and that, because you can like edit like your, I guess, kind of like what you want to see on the app and whatnot. And this is not what I wanted to happen. This is why I made the mileage thing and whatnot. But the reason why it happened is because she was on Hinge, of course, and whatnot. But she was in this town. She was in a town that was close to me, and she fitted my radius during that time period. So while we matched, she was in that mileage zone. But yeah, that's how I ended up matching with her in the first place, right? So, we chit-chat and whatnot, like baby talk. She's like, you're far. I'm like, man, you mad for it too. Because, like, we got to, like, figure out, like, where we're at, whatnot, I was like, where you from, where you from? We got to figure out things like that, right? So, boom. I got the number, whatnot. Still not really thinking much of it. Just kind of, like, at this point, I ain't gonna lie. This might sound, like, hoish, but this was the routine, man. Like, you chat a little bit, get the number, chat on this some more, FaceTime, blah blah blah. All right, that's really how it goes. I ain't gonna lie, that's how it is. I'm not finna sugarcoat it. I'm not finna say, oh, I only have like 1 minute. Nah, I did my thing on there. It is what it is. So what? Hey, so it's one. That's how it be sometimes. Alright, so at this point we're texting on like consistent basis right now, right? She, sending me photos of her. She does like this kind of like May vlog thing. Like, so if she thinks like her to reply, she will send like a video saying like, hey, I'm sorry I couldn't reply, I was doing so and so. And ain't gonna lie, that's different. A lot of women do not do that, and I really appreciated that. I respected that. Like she was like, I don't know, like I feel like she was like I can respect the effort. I ain't gonna lie. So I was never the type of guy. I like receiving those, but I don't do like many vlogs or like whatever. Like I'll just text you like my fault type shit. Yeah. Yeah. So she would do things like that, right? And mind you, like up to the point where we like FaceTime, it was chill, but I still wasn't like thinking nothing much of it. Like I'm not thinking finna catch feelings. I'm like, yeah, she look good, but that doesn't mean that I'm finna like lock in for her, you know. Um, so we actually ended up FaceTime, right? And I ain't gonna lie, bro. When we first FaceTime, bro, like yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like we was on the call for like a few hours. Like it was so chill, yo. Like she was so chill. And she had this accent, yo. Yo, she had this accent, bro. Like it was the best accent ever. I ain't gonna lie. Like she sounded so like harmless and sweet. Like she just sounded so curious, like she wanted to know more about the States and whatnot because she had been there for a few years at this point. The only reason she's out here in New York, I just said where I'm at. Whatever. I ain't say what part. Right. The only reason she's over here is because she's in school right now. Because I forgot what she said. She was studying something. She wants to become successful, so. Right? So that's why she's out here. But she only been out here for a few years. So we can kind of like relate to that point because I'm not from New York. I've been here for 13 years. Yeah, I wasn't born out here though. I was born in Europe. So I'm not from here. I had to learn English just like her. I had to like learn how to make new friends around here just like her. And I'm out here for a reason just like her. So we can kind of like relate to things like that, you know, like a lot of guys that I talked to in the past, not a lot of guys she's talked to, but like I guess I communicated with in the past. They were from America. They couldn't really relate to what she had been through. I can relate to the exact fact what she had been through or not. So we really bonded on our level. Like she, you know, she understood me, I understood her. Like we was vibing heavy. Like we was vibing like real heavy. I ain't gonna lie. Like whenever we FaceTime, it be like, dang. Like I get this like feel in my chest. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like I was thinking, like, hey, folding don't seem like a bad idea right about now. It really, it don't seem like a bad idea. You know, like we got, you know, we similar. She look good. You know, she feeling me. Like we got, you know, like a whole flow going on now. Like so I'm thinking, this gonna be smooth. Like this is gonna be like easy. Right? It's gonna be like best match, all that. But so you got a full-time job. She in school, and the school is not close to me. She does not live close to me. So that was a big like wall like in between us and whatnot. Like this is me, this is her. Like this like it was hard to like get past her because you know when she's not working, she has school. When she's not at school, she's working. And then the time to get here and back, like you know, like from her to come like from where she at here and back, all the time. Like if we had to like plan ahead and like I ain't gonna lie, that's when I was about to give up because like we have been talking for a month and like we ain't like kicking or see each other, nothing like that at all. So I'm like thinking like I ain't gonna lie. Because like she was like kind of like not like a little hesitant, but she was like, I don't know when I can see you. I don't know if we can like hang out and do so and so, you know, cause yeah. I ain't gonna lie, we was like chatting, you know, spending the game and whatnot. We was, you know, like you know how it goes, you know how it goes, man. You know. So we trying to figure it out, right? And we were having issue figuring out like a date that matched for both of us because at that time I was working at a full-time job with sales and whatnot, and the schedule was real strict, and I had to work like the entire weekend, and she was only off on the weekend, so yeah, that was a big brick wall in the way. I ain't gonna lie, that was really inconvenient. Up until the point where it was an issue because we figured something out. I forgot what I did. I forgot what I did because like we linked on a Saturday, and I work on Saturdays, so I think I don't know what I did. I don't know how I was able to be off that day. I forgot. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot. Oh no, I wasn't working at the job no more. So I was doing my own thing. I was a full-time DoorDashing at the time, so I was my own boss. Like I decided like when I was off, when I was working and whatnot, like it was all up to me. So like couldn't nobody tell me like nothing like when I'm off, when I gotta work. It was me. It's on me, right? That's how I forgot. That's how we linked up. Yeah, that's how we linked up. So boom, we kick it. We in the city, right? New York. That's where we're meeting at because I live in one part of New York. She lives in the other part of New York. So we figured let's meet in the middle and both, like I guess put an equal amount of effort, whatever, right? So we meet at the movie theater at the first time, right? Mind you, I'm nervous because this girl, she look good. Like she look good. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm thinking like, we FaceTime and whatnot. I've seen her face and whatnot, but like you thinking like, okay, but like I really hope she's still like not a catfish. Like you really never know, cause like FaceTime can be tricky, like angles and whatnot can be like a whole tricky thing, you know. They may not always be accurate, or they can like raise the camera, make it John look more, I guess like defiant and like play me a little bit, But no, I seen her, she seen me. I forgot, she was like the short thing. She like 5'2". I'm like 6'2", 6'3", so like she was so small, yo. Like she looked good. She's light skinned and shape, little slim thick light skin, face card. She got like the long curly like lion hair that light skins be having. And man, it was she looked so good. Like when she walked in the theater and met me there, I felt like the man. I'm like, yo, what? Like I had the baddest date. I don't care. I had the baddest date. Couldn't nobody tell me otherwise. Nobody. What? Nah. Nah. I was that guy. That's how I felt. Right? So everything is clicked. Like she looked just like how I hoped she would look in person. It's insane. She had no acne, she had clear skin, the accent was there, like everything was so on point. I was like, yeah, like jackpot. Like I'm thinking like this, like, hell, man, I'm out of cuff shorty if things go well or whatnot, So, we're gonna date. We're at the movie theater chilling, we watched the movie. I forgot we watched like something Smash with The Rock, the fighting movie or whatever it's called. We had I don't know if I'm dirty for this, but on the first dates, if I had a good time, I kiss him. If I had a good time on the first date, I kiss you. Unless you got like a bump on your lip, or you got a rash going on, or you seem dirty. Nah, if I had a good time, man, you look good. It is what it is. That's what I'm do. That's what I'm do. So I just like like half an hour into the date, I just did it because I'm like I don't know. I was like I don't know. It's weird. Like she looked so good. I was damn near starstruck. No glaze. I'm not a glazer, but like I'm gonna tell her how it is though. And she looked mad good. Yeah, that's how it is. That's really how it is, right? So boom. After that, we were supposed to go to a restaurant, right? But I forgot what happened. I think it started pouring rain, so we didn't feel like walking like the blocks or whatever to get over there. So we talked about her sleeping over on the first date. We weren't sure though because it's the first date. Like I can be some kind of killer. She could be some kind of killer. I don't know. Like things could be weird. So the idea was in the air, but was not confirmed, right? Mind you, I had to take the train back to get to my hometown, whatever I'm at, right? And she is like, I'm going with you. So I'm like for real, like you trying to come with me, like you trying to come to like she's never been to the part of the part of New York where I live at. She's never been there, so I'm the first. Yeah, like yeah, right. So we go to the train station. We missed the train actually. We missed the train by 1 minute. Yo, I was tight. But I looked at her. She was smiling. Like, all right, it's gonna be okay. I ain't tripping. It was weird because we was starving. We trying to get back to the islands to eat there. But there's this big old mind you, it's Saturday in New York City. Penn Station was packed. And I was trying to stand around eating because we had to wait a whole another hour for the train to come. We did not understand around eating. Like, we got to sit down and chill. We found this one spot, some kind of burrito spot in the train station. We found a spot, sat there, chilled, ate. And we got 2 burritos. Why were they $30? It was not Chipotle. Why are they $30? Like what? Like what we all taxing for? Cause I paid. Cause, I'm the guy. I'm supposed to pay. I paid and $30, yo, for 2 burritos. Oh yeah, it was rice and steak on there. $30 for burrito. Like word. Man. We got 2 burritos. She didn't finish her burrito. She ate like half of it, and I ate the rest of it. Cause she like it's a little petite, 5'2", damn near 6'2", 6'3", big dude. So yeah. But besides the point. So boom, next train comes. We hop on the train. Cool, smooth ride back to the part of New York where I live at. I'm not gonna say, but we get to the station. I'm looking for my car because the parking was so messed up because like the only part I couldn't park in the public parking because it was all packed up, right? So I parked in this like kind of like a construction site under the bridge and whatnot, right? And I had to go there and get my car, but like there's a chance it could have got towed away. But I got there, thankfully it was there. We went to Target, got Uno. She wanted a drink. We went to the crib, got that, chilled there. And I ain't gonna say what happened when we got to the crib. I'm sure you can already know what happened, but before it happened, this was low-key like the major red flag. I thought it was like the heat of the moment. But looking back at it, this could have been like a really, really red flag that I could have avoided from the beginning, right? Before we get into it, right? We mouth high-fiving. High five with the mouth to mouth high five, we building up tension, right? And she says, she says this, she goes, "This is all I wanted." Right before we get into action, I'm thinking, oh, she talking, freaky. She like, she trying to get like, I guess, build up like a little bit of tension, trying to get to it. I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking at the moment. But I'm thinking right now, looking back at it right now, she was serious. That's all she wanted. All she wanted was my eggplant. Like, you talked me for a month. You did all that planning just to get my eggplant? Like, what? Like, I know the first black guy she was with. But you watch do all that? Like, bro, I would have not spent money on her movie tickets. I would not spend money on her food if I knew she was trying to hit. Yo, because after this, after we do what, we do what it do, she looks me dead in my eye. We laying down next to each other. I've never had a girl sleep over my crib. Never in my life. I always make a big excuse for them to leave. I'm like, I got work in the morning. I got to do this and this. I got to do this and that. She was the first girl to ever sleep over in my crib and probably the last. She probably wrecked it for all the, she wrecked it. She ruined it for everybody else. Ain't gonna lie. Nah. Right? So, she turns, like, she laying next to me. I'm laying, we facing each other. She goes, "Please don't break my heart. Please do not break my heart." Man, she was laying in my bed. Like, telling me this. I was looking at each other. Like, she looked me dead in my eyes. And, like, she's so serious, too. And I'm like, I won't. Like, she's telling me she loves me. I'm like, yo. She's telling me she loves me. First day we meet. And she said it multiple times, not just one time. I know what I heard. And she said it multiple times, face to face. Ain't gonna lie, out of the 5 times she said it, I said it back like twice. Our first day meeting you, like, what you think this is? Like, it's not. Slow down. You got too much dip on your chip. Man. Hey, right? So, she sleeps over, and we gotta wake up early in the morning. Not early, like 9, 10 a.m. ish. We gotta get ready. She didn't want to get out of bed, but like I'm telling, like, sure, you go miss your train. Like, you got school and work like tomorrow. Like, you gotta get back to your grind. And I want to DoorDash. I have to get back to my grind too, right? So we get ready. Get dressed. give her one of my t-shirts because she wanted like one of my shirts and whatnot and yeah. We get to the car, we drive to the train station, right? Right before the train comes. We chill in this car, we talking about how we gonna make this work. We gonna figure it out. We gonna keep seeing each other. We gonna keep like vibing and communicating and whatnot. We gonna make this happen, right? Hey, she told me everything I wanted to hear. I ain't gonna lie. She played me, man. She straight up played me. She told me everything I wanted to hear. She's like, oh yeah, we gonna work this out. We gonna this gonna be nothing. Like we gonna keep making this happen. This is gonna be amazing between me and you. And we both sat there, like while sitting next to each other, we both deleted the Hinge app at the same time. We have a countdown. Like 3, 2, 1, both delete the Hinge app off our phones. So we're like, oh yeah, like we locking in. We locking in. We start dating. Right? And mind you, before the train comes and whatnot, she's all clingy on me. She on my body and whatnot. Like we like mouth to mouth high fiving and whatnot. But she ain't stopping. She just keeps going and going and going and going. And the train comes, I'm like, hey, shorty, like you train come right here, like you gotta catch a train, So I come out the car, I give her a hug, give her my little, yeah. But she hops in the train. I'm like, I'm texting her like, let me know when you get home safe, yada yada yada. So the train leaves. I get back to dashing and whatnot, right? Mind you, this boy was locked in. Me and Shorty is dating. I know. Way too fast, way too fast, way too fast, way too fast, way too fast. I was trying to pull a miracle. Obviously, it didn't happen. It went back in my face. I learned my lesson. My guard's all the way up. Man. I'm not hurt. I learned my lesson. Like, I need to stop thinking that things can be like Disney Channel, like Disney movies, and like things can work out like so fast, so simple and whatnot. That's really not how it is. Boom. As soon as she hops on the train, communication is already iffy, bro. She would always text me within like every hour, every few hours, whatnot, consistently. Video vlogs, voice notes, all that. I get one text later on talking about she got back to the crib, she made it home safe. Cool. Then after that, 2 days flat, I don't hear one text from her. She never did that. We never skipped a day. This before she was even my girl. She did not skip one day. We'd always talk, voice note, text, something. Now that she's my girl, 2 days in a row, no communication at all. Man, I said, hey, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I can already tell it was going. I said, it's a wrap. It's, yeah. No. This is a mistake. We're gonna move forward with this. It's not gonna happen. And, she replies, like, I think like a day later, she's like, oh, hey, you. Da. I told you this may have been a bad idea. Da. Best luck to you. Whatever. But yeah, that's how it ended. That's how I got played. She knew what she was doing. When she said, this is all I wanted, she meant it. That's all she wanted. All she wanted was my, I don't know, I just wish she was honest, because I'm thinking, like, I'm about to have, like, why this fine-ass shorty, like, she gonna be mine, like, she, she played me, man. She played me. It is what it is. But now, yeah, I'm about to be on some BS. I'm about to start playing people. But yeah. But thank you for watching this whole thing. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you want to. Hopefully I earned the sub. Hopefully you can drop a comment. And yeah, hope you have a great day.